Greetings, everyone. I am Eric Paulson with Your Essential Practice and youressentialpractice.com. For today's Divinely Guided Rune reading, we're getting into the new moon in Cancer on July 5th. Let's jump right into it. Greetings, everyone. How are we feeling out there? Let's cleanse this energetic space with the singing bowl as usual, and as we do, we have the $2 note we put in the singing bowl representing uncommon abundance in our lives. So as we ring the singing bowl, we're simultaneously giving gratitude towards and inviting more of that uncommon abundance back into our lives. I invite you now to take 3 deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth, focusing on the intent of today's divinely guided rune reading of the new moon, July 5th in Cancer. Don't force that breath. In gently through the nose, out through the mouth, like the ocean waves. Beautiful, beautiful. New moon in Cancer, new beginnings. This is right after the 4th of July, all those fireworks, all the good feeling energy that really, I think we all get a good dose of grounding when we're out there too, like on our picnic blankets, potentially out there in the grass, sitting down out there and getting grounded and enjoying those fireworks for those of us in the United States. So I know not all of you are, but I mean, this new moon, new beginnings, July 5th, what's going on? We're coming from the energetic past of that divine masculine, a lot of healing divine masculine work here. This is Ingwas. This is that coming from that place of knowing. This is a lot of times it's depicted just as this diamond, okay? But the 2 X's is another way to depict this. So Ingwas is that fertile soil, successfully planting a seed, really coming from that, like I said, place of knowing and knowing that you planted that seed, knowing that the idea, the project has begun, knowing that you got this, not with that chip on the shoulder. This is with that healthy sense of healed ego, healing divine masculine, holding space for ourselves, for others, for our families, for our businesses, whatever resonates with you, right? Let's get another rune here for the energetic now. Look at that clarity coming in, this metamorphosis, this new you, right? This is that butterfly after the chrysalis stage, or you can even look at it as that hourglass tipped on its side. And this is that standing outside of yourself and viewing yourself as the ultimate observer with that frozen moment in time, that moment of clarity, that epiphany, that aha moment, right? Or this new you. This is a revelation, the shedding of the old, right? And just completely transforming yourself, right? That's why they call that a metamorphosis. Dagas is the name of the rune. This is a fire energy type of rune. So this is very much manifestation energy, or manifesting yourself, your revelations, right? These are very revealing things that are occurring in your life, to you, and for you, and around you, right? So this is beautiful, beautiful energy to be in right now, right? That's all this clarity and wisdom and coming from that clear sense of purpose and knowing, moving forward with divinely guided steps. Y'all, this is a beautiful rune reading already. Moving forward into the next, oh wow. So what are you getting yourselves into here? There's something that you're starting here. This is Perthel. This is the Gambler's Cup. This is the universe saying, hey, look, I got you, right? I'm holding up my hands here. I got you. Or you could also look at it like, shrug your shoulders, right? So Perthel is the Gambler's Cup. I like to call it the Kenny Rogers rune, right? The Gambler's Cup. Got to know when to hold them, when to fold them, walk away, and when to run, right? So this is also indicative of like a board game or a friendly competition or an initiation or birth or pregnancy. This is all those are things that we know how we begin, right? We know how we start. We have this moment of clarity. We're coming from that beautiful, fertile soil, successfully planted seed. And what are we planting? What are we growing here? The choice is really up to you, yours here. Stumbling on my words here because I'm so excited for this rune reading, y'all. This new you, this new rune reading here, this is an energetic leap, right? This is like you're coming into this energy, you know how it begins, right? Kind of like how a birth or a pregnancy would, or a board game or an initiation, you know how it begins, and then you're making all these turns and adjustments and pivots, and you're twisting around, and you come out the other side of this just knowing that you went through this. You have no idea if it's good or bad while you're in here, right? You just know that you're coming out of this changed, right? You're covering all of these different aspects of yourself and really taking that energetic leap. You're moving forward, yeah, and doing so thoroughly. You're putting your whole self into this. Theorisas is that Thor's hammer, or it could be the giant, or it could be the thorn. So however you view this, the giant, the thorn, or Thor's hammer, this is the giant hill that you have to climb up swiftly and thoroughly, otherwise you run out of energy and you won't be able to come back down it, right? Or on the other side. So you'll be repeating life lessons, then it'll just be Esau underneath, right? The frozen, stuck, rigid, repeating life lessons. Same with that thorn stuck in your side. If you don't pull it all the way out, you risk infection. So that needs to be a thorough action as well. And rightfully so, probably sooner than later. So this needs to be a swift action. So that's where Thor's hammer comes in, right? This can build or destroy. I like to argue can also protect. Theorisas, this is that swift, forward, changing energy. This is action. This is very much action. This is that lightning strike of that thorough connectivity. So whatever this is, this clarity moving forward is causing you to take this like leap. This is like, oh yeah, with this information that I have all the tools that I need now to move forward and to commit myself fully to this energy. Whatever this is, y'all, this is divinely guided. I mean, you are so blessed right now. Life is happening for you, not to you, okay? So Theorisas says that it just wants you to have that focused power in going forward, that driving energy moving forward. Whatever this action that you're doing, this gambler's cup, this action needs to be carried out fully. Don't half-ass it, right? So I was in a conversation recently and they're like, well, how can I give my full attention to one energy when I'm spreading out with so many other energies? So I need to whittle down all these other energies and, fully commit to the energies that I am allowing myself to. And that's a beautiful way of putting it, y'all. That is such a beautiful message, divinely guided, sent to me. So I thought it was beautiful to share it with you all. And this kind of reminds me of that. Look at this. This is a pilgrimage. Wow. So you're going on this pilgrimage. Okay. Your thoughts, feelings, and emotions. This is the horse rune. This is that horse is about that loyalty, that pilgrimage. This is that trusted energetic source in your life. Now, this could be someone who has proven themselves over and over again. Is this you? Is this yourself? Is this your relationship with divine? Is this divine? Is this that energetic partner? Is this a best friend? Is this a coworker or colleague? Or is this someone you just met? All right. So take what resonates, please, and leave what doesn't. But this pilgrimage, this is a rune of journey, right? This is a rune of movement, of maybe going to a spiritually significant place. But these are your thoughts, feelings, and emotions. So this action is leading you to this pilgrimage, this spiritually significant. Oh man, is this a divinely guided connection, y'all? This is that you've done that inner work, you've done that healing, you've healed that divine masculine, you've been holding space, and then finally, now that it's coming in, and you're kind of like, you're very excited about this, and really beginning the new you, and really reinventing your whole life, your whole self, moving forward, just carrying out more thoroughly from this metamorphosis, and just applying it fully to your life. Wow. What do you risk losing? Yeah, the divine communication. And so it says that tuning in, this is the antenna rune, right? Or that communication rune. So this Ansus loves it when we have that divine connection with it. Make sure we're divinely guided and connected. It's easy to get caught up in these energies, right? And get so distracted so quickly, so easily, right? Come back to this clarity and your divine connection for that continued clarity, right? Come back to divine for your clarity, right? All right, so what you risk losing is tied to your clarity and your vision moving forward. If that communication isn't there, right? So what you risk losing is that healthy communication with this divine aspect. I believe that could be this horse rune here, this energetic influence in your life, this pilgrimage type of influence, energy that's around you right now. All right, what do we get to gain? Man, Hagelas has been coming up to us in some weird ways recently. This is also that Tower card in tarot. I really am happy when it comes in this last position. Now, a lot of people are thinking, well, you're kind of crazy. Well, why would you want a Tower moment as your outcome? Well, let me explain this to you. Because when you are reinventing yourself, you get to totally reinvent yourself, right? You're carrying out this action fully throughout your life. So you are going to have to rebuild that tower. You're going to have to start some new energies in your life. And really, this is all done in this fertile soil already, right? This is, I mean, this is a trusted energetic source we're talking about here. Yeah. So this Hagelas, this hail rune, this is indicative of natural disasters like volcano, tornado, hail, things like that. But naturally destructive forces clear the way for new. Naturally destructive forces, even wildfires, right? Even clear the way for new growth. Even some forests is necessary for some of that burnage. So this is a very natural thing that's going to be happening in your life. A lot of us rebuild these towers thousands of times and don't even realize it. What I refer to this as the tower is our chakra system. We get to rebuild that, right? We get to include energies in with it, lessons learned, right? We're starting back over again, right? With root chakra, sacral chakra, so, and so forth. And we're just tuning back in with this energetic source. I mean, this is some very thorough action. So, I mean, a call to that communication. Please make sure that this is very healthy communication going forward in it. I really think that that's the only thing that can really get in the way of this really moving forward. This tower or this hail rune, this Hagelas, in the future is that also that unintended eventualities, things that are likely to happen, natural or occurrences, oops, or I forgot things moment, things like I didn't save up enough for this vehicle repair or something like that. So this could just be one of those instances where, hey, look, I had this oops moment, but hey, it's okay because I'm coming back here. I have that space that I've been holding for myself, for my family, for whoever, right? Maybe for this horse, right? For this trusted friend, this pilgrimage, holding space for myself in this journey that I'm on, right? And this action that I'm taking. Regardless of how this presents in your life moving forward, this is happening for you, not to you, right? So this is great energy, y'all. Just got to take that leap. Yeah, it's scary. Who would want to leap into a tower moment? You know what? Me. I would. I'm that guy. I'm that guy. I'll do it. I'll do it because, see, I'm so excited. I'll do it because it means healing. It means growing. It means learning, right? And applying these and hoping that others can see and follow the example, right? Such beautiful energies. Let's get a message of clarity from the Oracle cards. These are the Soul's Journey cards. These are messages straight from Divine, directly to your spirit, directly to your soul. So Divine, please show us clearly, what message of clarity do you have for us today during today's Divinely Guided Rune reading about the new moon in Cancer? This says grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Yeah. Hey, Lao Tzu says to hold on, you must first open your hand. You need to let go in order to grasp something, right? You gotta let go and be able to hold on, right? So let's look at grief here and read about this. It says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Nothing is gone forever. The belief that we have lost something or someone is merely an illusion to assist us in learning to appreciate or having had it in the first place, right? So learning to appreciate having had it in the first place and the emotion of grief and the sense of loss are absolutely real, but that's the point. The lesson of loss is not about the actual physical separation, because the parting is temporary and illusory. The point of the lesson is to acknowledge that the bonds of love never end and that we have not been abandoned. When you accept in your heart that you will be reunited with everything you have ever loved, it will give you the ability to move beyond your grief and derive something beneficial from the experience. To wallow in grief is to pass up the opportunity that you or your soul family have desired to learn nothing and learn nothing from it. Okay? Instead, allow your grief to take you to a place of deeper understanding. Again, let me just recap that last little bit. It was a little wordy for me. To wallow in the grief is to pass up the opportunity that you and your soul family have devised and learn nothing from it. Instead, allow your grief to take you to a place of deeper understanding, right? So this clarity that you're getting, are you holding on with that clarity, or are you going to be letting go and really honoring that and just appreciating it, healing, right? Yeah. All right, let's get a message of clarity from the fairies. Fairies are divinely guided beings who love to assist us in our journey. So fairies, please show us clearly, what message of clarity do you have for us today for today's divinely guided rune reading about this new moon in Cancer? Okay. Thank you. And you landed right on top of the grief card. You are spring. Your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. This is beautiful. So maybe something by next spring, or maybe something is growing in your life right now and needs that room to grow. So we need to remove that grief and transmute it into that loving and honoring humbleness, gratitude, right? Turn that grief into gratitude and then let the flowers bloom in our life, right? And we can move on our path. That's really pretty. All right, so let's read about this card. Again, it says, your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. The answer to your question and prayers will occur during the springtime. Prior to that season, you'll benefit from the many blessings that your wishes have already attracted. Stay filled with faith and give any worries to the fairies, because they can see behind the scenes and will ensure that your desires and blessings are on their way. Somebody's trying to divine out like a whole year from now, and your answer is yes. All right. All others, incidentally, if you're looking for a yes or no in your rune reading, the answer is yes. Divine's got your backs, waiting to catch you, right? We just need to do this in we need to throw our whole selves into this new energy, because this is a beautiful pilgrimage that we're going to be on, and it will help us to strengthen our towers, help us rebuild our towers, right? And this is very fertile soil that we're coming from, y'all. Very beautiful, divine, masculine, healed energy. All right. Additional meanings for this card are a pregnancy, birth, or adoption will take place, or a project that you're starting will be successful, right? This doesn't have to do necessarily with springtime, right? Or work with flower essences, or plant a garden or spend time in one, or open yourself to new beginnings, or dive into a fresh start. And finally, spring cleaning your home or office will be rewarding. Yeah. If you ever felt like energetically stagnant and you're feeling like this weighed down kind of grief and a lot of people I know like to throw themselves into cleaning their home, their space, their environment. And that is actually kind of a therapy where that does release a lot of the stagnant energy in that home space. So that's a beautiful way to look at it too. Let's get a chakra token. We always do a chakra token at the end of the rune readings to carry through with our energetic practices for until this reading concludes. Look at that. We got the solar plexus chakra, and that is going to be the 528 hertz solfeggio frequency. Right? So the solar plexus is located below the chest and above the navel. It's the center of self-esteem, confidence, and the personal identity. Anyone who is struggling to live authentically, has control issues, manipulative tendencies, or low self-esteem would be said to have a blocked solar plexus chakra. To work on this frequency, you should listen to 528 hertz, that's 528. And when you've opened your solar plexus, you should feel more positive about life and open and honest with yourself and others. So the beautiful solar plexus chakra, as well with the mudra, is, my apologies, a little distracted. It is Ram, and we're going to start off with the prayer position, but we're going to separate the hands and go with the pinky and the middle fingers extended on both hands. All right, and it looks like this. And we're just going to rest this on our laps, right? Or you can hold it like a basket in front of your solar plexus chakra. A lot of people like to do that too. It's 528 hertz. The mantra is Ram, R-A-M, with a 528 hertz solfeggio frequency playing. Beautiful healing work, y'all. What a great rune reading, y'all. The solar plexus solfeggio frequency is 528 hertz, and this is the mantra. We're just pinching those three, mudra, and the mantra is Ram, and then we're holding it right around our solar plexus or in our lap, wherever is comfortable for you. Repeating Ram, feeling that beautiful yellow-white light emanating throughout your whole body and extremities, out through your fingertips, your toes, the top of your head. Beautiful, 528 hertz solfeggio frequency. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant day.